So in this video, I'll be talking about the types and processes of innovation. I'll be talking about four types of innovations, which are incremental innovation, disruptive innovation, architectural or sustaining innovation, and then radical innovation. Incremental innovations are small enhancements or adaptations to a product or service that is already in use. It is the most common form of innovation. It utilizes existing technology and increases value to the customers within an existing market. Almost all companies engage in incremental innovation in one form or another. Examples include adding new features to existing products or services, or even removing features. Even small updates to user experiences can add value. Disruptive innovation, also known as tilt innovation, involves applying new technology or processes to your company's current market. It is tilt in nature since newer technology will often be inferior to existing market technology. This newer technology is often more expensive, has fewer features, is hard to use, and is not aesthetically pleasing. It is only after a few iterations or modifications that newer technologies surpasses the old and disrupts all existing companies. Now, architectural innovation is simply taking the lessons, skills, and overall technology and applying them within a different market. This innovation is amazing at increasing new customers as long as the new market is receptive. Most of the time, the risk involved in architectural innovation is low due to the reliance and reintroduction of proven technology, though most times it requires tweaking or modifications to match the requirements of the new market. Well, the advocacy stage is the time for weighing an idea's pros and cons. Advocacy and screening have to take place at the same time to weed out ideas that lack potential without allowing stakeholders to reject ideas impulsively solely on the basis of their novelty. The experimentation stage tests the sustainability of ideas for a particular organization at a particular time and in a particular environment. The commercialization stage, the organization should look to its customers to verify that the innovation actually solves their problems and then should analyze the costs and benefits of rolling out the innovation. The definition and implementation stages are two sides of the same coin. Definition is the process of gaining final company-wide acceptance of an innovation, and implementation is the process of setting up structures, maintenance, and needed resources to produce it. Radical innovation is what we think of mostly when considering innovation. It gives birth to new industries or swallows existing ones and involves creating revolutionary technology. The airplane, for example, was not the first mode of transportation, but it is revolutionary as it allowed commercialization of air travel to develop and prosper. There are basically five processes of innovation, which are idea generation and mobilization, advocacy and screening, experimentation, commercialization, diffusion and implementation. The generation stage is the starting line for new ideas. Successful idea generations should be fueled by both the pressure to compete and by the freedom to explore. Once a new idea is generated, it passes on to the mobilization stage, wherein the idea travels to different physical and logical locations. Since most investors are not also marketers, a new idea often needs someone other than its originator to move it along. This stage is vitally important to the progress of a new idea, and skipping it can delay or even sabotage the innovation.